Okay, hi water signs. This is your general collective reading for the next 1 month. So I'm doing it for the next whole month, which is from 15th October till 15th of November. This, of course, is for all water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, all three. I'm doing cluster reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is again a general collective reading, it's not a personal reading. We'll open with two main messages for all water signs, and then I will do individual oracle messages from the Cosmic Cards deck and the Moonology deck for each of you guys, which is each of the signs. We'll also do the tarot, which is going to be a general collective for all the water signs. Okay, so let's get started. We'll get one main message from the which is oracle deck for this is going to be your main theme for the next 1 month. This is for all the signs. Oh my god, should I take all three? I think I'll just take the first one that fell out. Okay. Alright. Lantern is your first main theme for the rest of the month till October 15th. Lantern in this deck stands for, of course, lighting the way, not just for yourself but also for others. You might also be seeking guidance through the next 1 month. Okay, you might feel an increase in your intuitive abilities, or from within something, some insights that you might get over the next 1 month. All right, you may also have there may also be emphasis on trust. So now, whether it is learning how to trust or learning whom to trust, that seems to be like one main theme that's going to be prevalent for you guys for the next 1 month, water signs. Okay. But more than that, I also feel like if there have been any struggles for you guys over the last few months, or maybe in the last 1 year, your path is going to get lighted up. There's going to be guidance coming for you. There's going to also be illumination for you guys. Okay, I'm doing one message from the Yogic Path deck. Essentially, my advice or my recommendation would be whatever message comes out from this deck, look at that as something that you want to work on for the next 1 month. Okay, this is your main theme, this is going to be happening, and maybe from this is something you want to work on or keep in mind or be mindful about for the next 1 month. Okay, flew out. I will read both. Okay, so you've got two, Ganesha and Mooladhara. Okay, so Mooladhara we know is the root chakra. So water signs, you might experience some blockages with your root chakra. So maybe some activities that you want to do or you want to engage in would be to ground yourself physically. If you are fearful about the future or what is happening, ground yourself. So whether it is walking barefoot on earth, or it is meditating, or it is doing some physical activity. Okay, so that might be something you might want to be conscious about. Okay, so and if it's in balance, don't worry, just keep doing what you're doing to make you feel grounded, to continue making you feel more grounded and healed. Okay, some of you might also experience back pain, lower back pain, leg pain. Fears might come up. Okay, but don't worry, maybe those are the things that you need to review. Your main theme is also guidance. Okay, or being or having intuition or instinct, and trusting yourself, trusting what is happening to you. Okay, so if fear is coming up, know that it's an illusion. Okay, don't let that unground you. All right, and your next message is Ganesha. I will just quickly read what it means in this deck. God of new beginnings and remover of obstacles. So any obstacles that you might be experiencing or might have experienced, know that in this month those are going to get cleared. You're going to have new beginnings which are going to give you great joy and success. Alright. Also know that most of the obstacles that we experience in life are usually in our own head or in our own emotional state. Alright. So when you can overcome that, you should know that the new beginning or the life that you want or the way that you want things to work are waiting for you on the other side. But primarily I feel because these two flew out together, I feel like whatever obstacles you may have experienced, they may be related to your root chakra, which is basically in charge of your survival instinct. Okay, so that governs your basic necessities, which is survival, food, shelter. All right, so essentially maybe around those things, if you have been feeling obstacles in terms of feeling scared or feeling a lack mindset or feeling like you're not taken care of, those blockages or those obstacles are going to be removed over the next 1 month. All right, let's get started with the tarot. I'm looking at what is going to be the present energy prevailing for you guys for the next 1 month. And we open with your card, the Moon. This is card for both Cancer and Scorpio. Both of you guys share this card. So hidden aspects, your main theme is Lantern. Shadow self, hidden aspects, hidden motives, mysteries. Looks like those might be revealed over the next 1 month. Also, we are moving into a new moon tomorrow. So with the new moon, things might get illuminated for you, but I also feel like healing might be a big theme for you guys for the next 1 month. I'm doing one quick clarifier for the moon. So over the next 1 month, expect some things, situations, people, your own thought patterns, your own emotional patterns to make you a little uncomfortable, or to make you feel like you don't really know what the truth is. But your main theme is Lantern, so trust your intuition, trust your guidance, internal guidance. Okay, and trust that it's taking in the right direction. Okay, so I did a clarifier for the moon. I wanted to know why the moon is here for you guys, which is the present energy, and the star card came out. This card for Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius person who might with whom things might be unrevealed, or there might be darker aspects, or there might be mysteries around an Aquarius person. Okay, either that or that through this mystery or through this hidden agenda or hidden motives, or things that are not completely revealed to you, through that you're going to learn how to hope as well. You're going to have a renewed sense of healing, hope, and being more in alignment. Okay, so this will apply differently to everybody. Take it as it applies to you. So like I said, the star is a very positive card to get. Okay, so like I said earlier, even if things are making you uncomfortable, know that eventually it'll move the way it's supposed to move, which is in your favor. Okay, I'm looking at what is going to be in your conscious mind or in your headspace for the next 1 month. Four of Wands. So looks like in your headspace or in your conscious mind, you're going to want more stability, more security. Your main thing that you want to work on is the Mooladhara. Mooladhara is your root chakra, is responsible for stability, security. Okay, same as Four of Wands. So you're definitely thinking about it quite a bit over the next 1 month. Wanting the stability, security, etc. Okay, so now whether it is more stability in terms of your home environment, or more stability in terms of your work environment, or more stability in terms of your relationships with other people, wanting a more secure, stable, committed kind of a environment. Okay, that's going to be in your head space. Let's look at what is going to be in your heart space through the next 1 month. Seven of Wands in your heart space. So in your heart you're going to feel like you're ready to fight for what is yours, or you're ready to put up a fight, especially if other people are undermining you, or other people are taking advantage of you unnecessarily. You're ready to hold your ground, you're ready to put up a fight. In your heart you're feeling like you're going to be feeling like, maybe whatever it is, whatever work that you've put in, or whatever in your past has happened, whatever contributions you have made, you're going to feel like, you knew what you were doing, and what you were doing was coming from a pure intention or the right intention, and hence you're going to hold your ground no matter what outside obstacles are going to come your way. Now, whether it's obstacles in terms of people or situations, or even sometimes your own internal dialogue. Okay, so again, with the Seven of Wands, holding your ground and not allowing outside influence to affect what you know is rightly yours, or what you know you rightly deserve, is in a sense a removal of obstacles, which is also Ganesha. Okay, so you might be your own Ganesha and remove those obstacles, because in your heart somewhere over the next month you're going to be quite strong and determined in terms of holding your ground, in terms of not letting other people take you for a ride anymore. Okay, let's look at one potential obstacle that you may have over the next 1 month. Okay, 2 fell out. I'll read both. 2 obstacles that you may have. You got the Knight of Coins and you got the Nine of Cups as obstacles. Okay, so maybe an offer comes in, or maybe you're waiting for an offer to come in from somebody which you feel is your wish fulfillment, or which you feel is what you have always wanted, but maybe it might be slow moving. Okay, and in that process you might give up hope, or in that process you might feel like you don't want it anymore. So that can become an obstacle for you. Another way is also to reassess whatever you think is your Nine of Cups or your wish fulfillment. Okay, you want to think about it a little more clearly. Okay, is this really what you want? There might be an offer coming, which might be something that is unexpected, or something that you were never really counting on, or something that you didn't think was going to come your way. It might be coming. But if you hold on to what you thought is your wish fulfillment, you might lose out on this offer, which might actually be a good, stable, solid offer for you. Okay, something which fulfills you in all realms: emotional, physical, monetary, finance, mental, all of that. Okay, except that this might be a little slow moving, so you might disregard this simply because there is something else in your head or in your mind which you think is your wish fulfillment. That also could be something that you're not allowing yourself to see. Okay, with the Moon card here. So this, what you are holding on to or thinking is your wish fulfillment, might become an obstacle and not allow new energy to come in. So take care of that. Okay, let's look at one potential outcome for you guys. Knight of Cups. How beautiful is this? What did I say? There's going to be an offer coming. Okay, this offer is going to be, of course, this will not resonate for everybody. So whoever it resonates for and whoever it applies to. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, there might be an offer coming, an offer which is emotional, which is mature, because you've also got the Knight of Coins over here. So if you're not going to allow this to come in, this could also be an offer from somebody who's a water sign. Okay, so your own sign. So that is one way of looking at it. The other way is also that you are going to now start moving in with more with more compassion, with more love, with more being more sure of your own emotions, really, okay, towards the end of the month. But primarily I think that there's going to be some offer coming in for you guys towards the end of the month. Now again, this can be any kind of an offer, right? Maybe it's a job that you've been waiting for, maybe it's a work situation that you've been waiting for or wanting to sort of turn around, or maybe it's something to do with your personal life, or maybe just home dynamic. Either ways, some new beginning or new offer is going to be coming in, which is going to be emotionally fulfilling for you guys. All right, I'll just do one quick clarifier for this. Too many fell out. I'll shuffle again. Knave of Swords, my God, you've got too many people in your reading, water signs. Knave of Swords. So you've got now two knights and one page. So there's definitely some news going to be coming in. This could be definitely a person, okay, a water sign person. Yeah. So see how this resonates for you guys. There will be some news coming in, some clarity also, because you've opened with the moon, which means there has been some shadow or some dark area or gray area that you are experiencing currently. We're going to get clarity on that, and that is going to result into a more heart-based offer. Okay, so through you wanting this stability and holding your ground, continue to hold your ground. I feel just make sure that what you are thinking is your wish fulfillment. Make sure that is actually good for you. Just be careful about that, okay? Because having the Nine of Cups as an obstacle tells me that what one perceives as something that is a wish fulfillment may not always be like that. Okay, so just make sure that in that process of holding on to what you think is your wish fulfillment, you don't lose out on another offer, because definitely there's another offer trying to come into your life. Or there's new energy that's trying to come into your life. You do have quite a few people in your reading, water signs, an earth sign, a water sign, and a air sign. You do have quite a few people in your reading. All right, so just take care of that. Okay, I'm going to now get one individual message for each of the signs. We'll start with Scorpio because Scorpio is the next sign. So from the Cosmic Cards deck, one individual message for each sign. Okay, flew out. Be still. Sign, a message for Scorpio. Be still. We know that you don't have difficulty with that, but nonetheless, if you feel like you're being attacked with the Seven of Wands, okay, if you feel like you're being attacked or people are pushing you into a corner, rather than retaliating, which is typically what a Scorpio would do, be still. Okay, just take the time to breathe out, breathe in, and also remember that Mercury is retrograde right now, which means communications will be haywire for a while, at least until November 3rd. Don't make any erratic or impulsive moves. Alright, Scorpio, so take care of that. Let's get one for Pisces. Cards are flying out. Integrity. Pisces, your theme is integrity, or your message for this month is integrity. So be integrated, be balanced within yourself. If you want to experience balance or integration in your outside world, balance things within yourself firstly. Okay, remember that you guys have also got obstacles and root chakra as your main thing to work on, as well as guidance, insight and trust as your main theme for the next 1 month. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like this resonates, this applies to you a lot, which is whatever aspects of yourself, if you feel are a little off the mark or a little off track, integrate those aspects within yourself first. for you to want to see integration or a more holistic or a more rounded or a fulfilling environment outside. Okay, so that's something you want to be working on for the next 1 month. Let us, or at least be mindful of. Let us look at one message for Cancer. These cards are a little difficult to shuffle. Cancer, your message is move forward. Okay, so through the hidden aspects, through the hidden shadows, okay, know that you're being aligned towards forward movement. Know that your healing is happening, even if it's happening at a subconscious level, or even if it's happening at a universal level, which means that the universe is just doing it for you without you having to do anything consciously towards it. Know that it's happening, especially regards to any hidden shadow aspects or mysteries or unrevealed things. Okay, through all of this, keep moving forward. Okay, so like they say, whatever it is that you're going through, keep going through it. Okay, let's get one moon message for Scorpio. Scorpio 2 fell out for you guys, so I'll read both. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, so you may expect some things coming to a conclusion, some resolutions being reached or met, or outcomes being in your favor as well towards the end of this month. And you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, so I feel like this could be related to a personal issue or a personal or something that is close to your heart. So be still, Scorpio, and know that a win-win outcome is coming for you guys. Okay, let's look at one for Pisces. Pisces, your commitment is being tested. What did I say? Integrate yourself. How committed are you to yourself, especially with the 7 of Wands? Okay, are you holding your ground for something which is in your highest good, or are you doing it out of ego? Are you doing it because you want to one up? Which one is it? So your commitment is being tested towards yourself as well. Okay, so take care of that. Let's get one for Cancer. A time for healing, Cancer. What did I tell you guys? Hidden aspects, hidden shadows. Your healing is already happening, whether you know it or you don't, and whether you're consciously doing something about it or you're not. Okay, so it is a time for healing. Move forward with trust, with faith. Trust your instincts, trust your guidance, especially the one that is coming from within you. Trust that it's taking you in the right direction, and in the process, through it all, you are also healing. Okay, so I hope that this helped you guys. Again, these were of course for all water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. Yeah, and this is for the next 1 month till November 15th. And I will see you guys again next month with another reading. Have a great October.